Hey y'all, welcome back to the Pink Envelope. I am so excited today because I want to share a really cool project with you. If you've been around here, you know I love my Texas Pampas Grass. It's Carrizo Cane, it's giant reed. It is a plant that grows nationwide and actually over in Asia as well, that I harvest, or I guess we could say civic prune, when I'm out and about traveling between here in Houston and here in my hometown of Rockport. Well, I got this wild idea to build an entire tree, a fall tree out of the Carrizo Cane. And so I rounded up my husband. We went to this patch of Carrizo Cane that we know that grows and started harvesting. And y'all, this project took longer than I anticipated, but turned out better than I anticipated. And I spent a whopping $12. This entire project I'm about to show you cost me $12, and that is for 3 cans of Aquanet Hairspray to freeze the dried grasses afterwards. So if you're a Pampas grass lover, but you don't have access to it or it's too expensive for you to go buy, this is the perfect dried grass for you. Without further ado, here is my full how-to on how to make my Carrizo Cane Christmas tree. Hey y'all, so I'm sneaking out here in between rains to grab some of this giant reed. I'm looking for tall ones, short ones, fat ones, skinny ones. You can see those in the back are skinnier, those up front are a little bigger. They are all happy in my book. So we're gonna get to chopping because these are a little hardier. Then we'll scoot straight down. That is a giant field of them. So I'll go after that next. I feel like we should play a game, like how many of these did we cut? We kept adding more because we were worried about running out, and now that I'm at the house and I'm trimming them down to get ready to start letting them dry, I'm kind of sort of thinking I got way too many. I guess we'll find out.
Dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along, and I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here?
When you first cut your grasses, they're gonna look like this. They haven't bloomed. Once they're done blooming, they will look like this. So this is a comparable trade between the two. When you first cut them, they're gonna look like corn. They're gonna have the base. You can decide whether you want to strip that off or not. Typically, I do not. I let it dry with the grass on there, because what if I wanna do a display that requires a little more whimsical base? If I decide that I don't, I can always strip it down to match this guy here. And so the best way to do this is to put it out in the sun. They bloom fairly quickly. Within 48 to 72 hours, you'll see them really opening up. Sometimes I go ahead and spray them right there in the moment and let them finish opening up while in my design, and sometimes I let them open up all the way before spraying them. Both are the correct way, and this is a very similar process with Pampas Grass, as you can see right here over my shoulder. They work the same way. When you first get them, they're narrow, and as they bloom, you can decide when you want to spray them to hold them in place. So now that this guy is bloomed, I'm gonna go spray him down, give him about an hour to dry, and then head back in to see about where he's gonna go on this little tree here. Okay, the next step is to find the perfect tree to act as your base. And by perfect, that's subjective. This is my perfect tree. You could run to a store like At Home and buy a really cheap base to use. This is a free roadside find. I hopped on Facebook Marketplace, typed in free Christmas trees, found that people were tossing them on their curb for curbside pickup. Drove about 3 streets over and picked up this beauty, and it's gonna act as the base to give us our structure in the branches as well as our shape.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town. See the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for 2. Darling, you know we're gonna have a really good time, driving in the middle of the night when the stars are bright. Pack our bags and get in that car. Can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
So I was super pleased with the way the tree turned out, but I had a few extra branches, and y'all know me, I like things to tie together when I'm doing any type of decorating to create a storyline. So it just made sense to grab a few of those stems, bring them over here, and just lay them on the mantle. It is that easy. Literally took them, voila, and it created this sprawling, very fall-like and 100% free. Well, I guess not 100% free. There had to be a few squirts of hairspray up in here. So a $1 mantle swag. I haven't fully decided where I'm gonna go from here. Obviously, I'm leaving these up through fall and Thanksgiving, but I may play with dyeing these like you dyed regular Pampas grass. I wanna dye this Carrizo Cane and see where it leads. Maybe we could have some spring colors, maybe even some Christmas colors. I don't know if they'll hold glitter. More on that to come later. But for now, I'm super enjoying the versatility of this guy right here. And actually have one more place I wanna show you where I'm decorating with him that is like the third part of tying this look together. So let's head over there next. all of the grasses like this that you guys have seen in the background of all of my photos, I've made wreaths with them and all these different things. I now officially have my full Christmas tree or fall tree, Carrizo Cane tree, Pampas Grass wannabe tree, and it turned out so stinking cute. I'm not taking this down for a very, very long time. I absolutely love it. And for those of you who are wondering, so this is giant reed. This is bloom giant reed. Let me step over. We'll do this. This is giant reed, and this is Pampas grass. So they're just slightly different. Pampas grass has more of a droop to it. This guy's a little more stiff, and actually if I would have laid him flat on a table or something and let him dry with these falling like this, he actually would have more of a droop to him, but I dried him standing upright, whereas this guy did dry like this. So here is a Pampas grass and here is a giant reed. Both of them are beautiful. Both of them are so much fun to dye, trim, cut, create with. This guy's a little harder to come by and definitely way more expensive than this guy, which is why he's been adopted in my family as my new go-to dried grass to create with. Okay, you guys, I hope you love these 3 little ways I've decorated with my wannabe Pampas grass. I have so many cool things coming for Christmas in a couple of weeks, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. And if you have ever decorated or created with giant reed, comment below and tell us what you did. I'm trying to find, I know there has to be other creatives out there who are playing with this grass and or think that this grass is Pampas grass, so hit me up and let me know. I hope that you're having a wonderful fall and that you have a very happy upcoming Thanksgiving. And if you subscribe to the channel, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye, y'all.